Assiniboine Downs is proud to present our featured field here in race number 6. It's a 60-second running of the Gold Cup. They're going to go 1 1/8 for $30,000. Number 1 is Deep Explorer, owned by Henry Witt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno with Chavi and Chow. Number 2 is Langara, owned by Barry Arneson in True North, trained by Michael Nault with Antonio Whitehall. Number 3 is Telling You Twice, owned by John Gannis, trained by Stephen Gaskin, Ronald Alley aboard. Number 4, that's Moscow Minister, owned by John Gannis, trained by Stephen Gaskin with Richard Mayers. Number 5 is Crown the Kitten, owned by Jeff Jacobs and MJ Racing, trained by Juan Pablo Silva with Alex Cruz. Number 6 is Gem Alta, owned by River's Edge Racing Stables, trained by Tim Rycroft with Praven Badry. Just leaving the paddock, that's number 7, Plentiful, owned by Murray Duncan and the estate of Gerald B. Stewart, trained by Murray Duncan with Tyrone Nelson. Number 8, Point Guard, has been scratched following the running of the Gold Cup. Post. And they're off in the 60-second running of the Gold Cup. To the inside, Langara goes out and tries to collar the early lead. To his inside, Deep Explorer. Very close up early, Telling You Twice. Back in third. Then it's a gap of 3 more lengths back to Plentiful on the rail. In between horses, Crown the Kitten, 3 wide, Gem Alta. And Moscow Minister can see them all. About 10 off the early lead. The opening quarter, 23 seconds. And it's Deep Explorer on the inside with Langara. Breathing down his neck on the outside, Telling You Twice. Still stalking those leaders 2 lengths back. 4 lengths to Plentiful on the rail. To the outside, Gem Alta. Then it's going to be Crown the Kitten. And the trailer still Moscow Minister. Deep Explorer Langara. Set up a half mile in 48, making a 3 wide bid. That's Telling You Twice. Then there's still a gap of 4 more back to Plentiful and Gem Alta that are running together. 3/4, 1, 12, and 2. Deep Explorer now takes over as they hit the head of the lane. Deep Explorer up by 4. Telling You Twice back to second. And nobody else making a rally. A 16th of a mile to go. Deep Explorer is going to take the 62nd edition of the Gold Cup. Telling You Twice second. Third's going to go to Gem Alta. And 4th to Plentiful. Is the official winner of the 60-second running of the Gold Cup. That's number 1, Deep Explorer. Deep Explorer is a chestnut gelding, 6 years old, by Escanendra, out of the mare Love Runs Deep by Not For Love. Owned by Henry Witt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno, and ridden to victory by Chavi and Chow. Time for the 1 1/8, 1:50 4. Assiniboine Downs is very pleased to have in the winner's enclosure Darren Dunn, the Chief Executive Officer here at Assiniboine Downs, to make the presentation to the winning connections. Race 6 is official in the upcoming